Alright everybody, we are back, and as promised we are going to be trying out Martha is Dead today. So getting back to the horror streams, I've been wanting to do it for a while. Been talking about it, but I figured today would be a good opportunity. I am not hearing music right now, so we may have to mess with some settings real quick here. Let's check out our audio. Looks like we've got everything on. Do we want streamer mode? I don't think we do. Looks like everything else seems alright, so let's try and get started here. Just surprised there's no sound. We might have to mess with our settings and put it to our speakers if it's not going to show here. Okay, it looks barely visible to me. Let's see. Okay, so now this is real. Not surprising, it is a video game. So, let's see what this is, and we'll see if we get any sound here. Okay, I'm assuming this game has some references to self-harm from what we're seeing here. So a little bit of a trigger warning for people. If you're not okay with that sort of subject matter or you're having issues, obviously contact someone, get some help. There's lots of resources. I would definitely recommend local DHS offices for counseling and or hotlines. But we're going to proceed, so you've been warned. There may be some self-harm in this game, and I wouldn't want anyone to be upset by that. So here we go. Okay, I'm thinking we should have sound here, but not 100% yet. Let's see here. Is it incompatible with... Wait a minute, no. Okay, let me because I don't want to be missing something here. Okay, I think we're going to have to really quickly go ahead and hit a setting. It'll pause it for a moment. Bear with me, we will get this working. Let's see. What are we doing here? Why is it not showing me my gaming speakers? Okay, so input, output should be... Okay, let's try this, and let's try to change our input here. Alright, let's see. Alright, now I can be heard. Let's see if the game can be heard. That's going to be the big question mark here. Alright, so let's boot this back up.
Ciao.
Yep.
I'm Julia. Julia Kane. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much.
1 sec, I just got to close this one thing here. Alright, we're back.
I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Okay, so she's been sent off to her nanny. Alright, so either grandma or aunt, I'd assume grandma.
Nanny,
A legend.
will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow, not tonight. A foggy's coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, Very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's for the outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll speak. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Okay, so we're in like
I
a
love
fairy
Nanny
tale
and I love
or
that story.
scary story.
Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
I think we might need the audio up a little bit on the game. Just seems like it's a little low. Alright, that's seeming a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead. Alright, so we can move our camera.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
So it looks like she was drowned.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
So this is a spin on the White Lady tale.
When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth.
Yep.
Even just for an
Good to see you,
instant,
Hikara.
the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Don't get why she'd kill other young women, though. You'd think she'd go after guys.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
Okay, I guess there's going to be a little bit of nudity in this one too, so another warning to everyone going forward.
I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories did not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
So like a trail cam with a camera, or a timer, I mean, camera, duh. Okay. Let's see, the lake. Okay, so we've got a little camera here. Okay, so this is pretty old school version of a trail cam. Okay. doing? Hitting W. Okay, now it's doing it. Okay, maybe a little bug.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll phone.
That is old. Wow.
Put the new film in.
Okay, so... Okay, so you have to do both. Okay, that makes sense.
Load the film. Activate the timer.
This is giving me some Fatal Frame vibes already.
Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Ah, it's a person.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Oh wait, yeah I do. Okay, there is somebody
I
out
was
there.
horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Well, that's definitely what looks like a drowned lady. Well, get her face out of the water, for one.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead.
Or is it her?
Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Could be her. Just saying. Is it Martha or is she already dead at the beginning of
Just
this?
stay calm.
Well, try to resuscitate her maybe?
Martha
Just a
is
thought?
not dead.
Well, the title would
It's not
disagree.
possible.
I'm thinking
It's
it's
not
her.
true. There's no need to worry. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Does it look okay? It doesn't look too okay to me. Where's these other people at? Oh, there we go. Okay.
What are you doing?
Go, Eric! Run!
What? Okay.
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me. speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips.
Wait a minute, when she was a little girl, her parents were dead.
She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pretend to be Martha. Forever.
Yup. Okay. Yeah, I might be wrong on my first theory. I'm already thinking something else. So, this is the sort of thing I enjoy when you have to kind of figure it out a little bit. What the hell's going on? What is going on here? The body. Okay, here we go. So we're having a wake. Sign of the cross. Get up. I think we'll just get up.
It's just a way of soothing your conscience by trying to ease the pain. But I don't want the pain to ease. What would I be left with then?
Did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
I
Okay.
always find something for everyone to do.
Okay, so Dad's chilling out with his Lucky Strikes over here. Okay, so space highlights points of interest. There's a lot of points of interest. Okay, I guess let's start over here and work our way around.
Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style. This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Okay, so by just simply switching clothes and jewelry, you've now become the other twin. Question is, did you kill the other twin? Alright, so what else do we have here? Can we get out this way? Yeah, looks like we could. What's this?
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Okay, bicycles.
I don't need that right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you never know. You might want to take a bike ride. Get a little air, considering everything's going on. Can we please shut off this horrible opera
I can't
music?
turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any
Okay.
news and announcements can be
Oh yeah, it's
vital.
World War II, I think. She said it was 40s, so that'd be World War II. So basically I get to figure out what kind of old-timey music I want to be tortured by here. Wow, what a selection. It's like driving through the country. It's either country music, crazy preacher, or news.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Okay, looks like we have a Virgin Mary up here.
Painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Okay,
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
guess not. Alright, so looks like we got some stuff over here we'll check out. Lighter. It's like an old-timey desk lighter. Okay, I guess we get to keep that.
Daddy's over. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman. These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
3 old double barrels. So apparently we have guns. Okay, so now it looks like we can light these candles. Could have just picked up the little candelabra over there and done it, but I guess lighter works too. Thinking this will probably be some sort of a mechanic through the game. Well, at least we won't run out of fluid with a desk lighter.
Can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Okay. So at least it tells you where you need to go, so it is holding your hand a little bit on this. Kind of uncommon for a horror title. Okay, so where do we
Everything
want to put
always has
these?
to be perfect with her.
So where do we want to put the flowers at?
Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia.
Maybe over here.
La mia barba è bionda. Parla londra. Abbiamo trasmesso alcuni messaggi speciali.
Probably not on the altar. So where would it go? I could just stick it on this guy's lap. I don't think he'd notice. Huh, so where am I supposed to put him? Gamer difficulties right here, trying to figure out where to place the flowers. Let's see. Well, I tap this and it's not showing anywhere to put them. I doubt you have to put them out here. Oh wait, there we go. Last place I would have expected. Why would you be putting flowers way out here if you're having a service? That doesn't make a lot of sense. You'd think those 2 pillars would be at the head and foot of the casket. But, okay, I guess.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Okay. So we have a steeple bell ringing. Looks like we're gonna go try the door.
Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Hmm? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Wait a minute, Martha's deaf. There is an easy way to tell these 2 girls apart. They think...
done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore.
One
Can
moment. My avatar froze. Hang on a sec.
I miss you, Julia.
Ooh, we might have to hit a little be right back. It looks like my camera screwed up for some reason. Not sure why.
While American bombs continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the El Sabad, we have heard some tragic news from the area of Baramulla.
Alright, before we continue, let's hit a quick be right back and I'll get my moment here. Okay, one sec. Okay, there I am. Alright. Yay!
The young daughter of German Army General Julia Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cavalier? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares. Okay, wait. He's lost her. Okay, so it's like a puzzle. Life? Okay, wait. Nope, it has to be Martha. Okay, so it restarts if you screw up. So it's Martha has lost or has found her soul, I think. Okay, yep, alright. So these are gonna be like little. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting why I had the trigger warning on it. I kind of wonder if the word combinations influence the outcome. So are we directing this? See, I'm going in this game cold. I have not read spoilers, watched any gameplay, any of that. I guess? We'll give. Nope. I stole? Stole her, I'm thinking. Yep. Identity. Yep. Okay, so you're going to be wanting to pay close attention to the story on this one to get this right.
Whoa, that does not look like a drowning. Trying to peel his face off. Ooh, okay. I guess we're doing this. Well, that's what we're doing. No wonder she looks so messed up inside the ghost. Are you serious? Wow, okay, well, I guess the trigger warning... Well, before we go any further, guys, trigger warning if you have a problem with violence and gory. So, we're going to continue, but... Yep, okay. Oh, we're going full Hannibal Lecter. Some Devil's Reject shit happening here. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, it looks different through the eyes. Okay. Okay, everything looks a bit different wearing the face. Okay, this one's got me a little bit stumped. I kind of am getting a few ideas of what this might be, but yeah. Okay, I don't mind horror and gore, so this one is very interesting to me so far. So this is pretty different. I like that they're taking it in kind of a direction that could be pretty disturbing for most people. Definitely is not a jump scare game so far, so I'm kind of enjoying that aspect of it.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Okay. Picture of the two of them with something written.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Yeah, a lot of Fatal Frame vibes to this game. Okay, so we made it through that chapter.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
It's amazing how dark a lot of the artwork was, especially from like fairy tales, like we have Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf, especially Grimm's fairy tales. I actually read those when I was younger, the originals. Very different than what Walt Disney would have you thinking.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Well, what about these little hooks there? Might help you get into the lock. Okay, so it's locked.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh, one sec. Having a problem with my stupid Samsung going black on me. I'm thinking the white shirt. Let's go with that. I'm big on polka dots myself. Okay, where would she have hid this key then? Okay, there's another picture.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
There's a nice house. Is this a journal? Okay. Okay, so this is our room.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Okay. But you would know where the key to it is, wouldn't you?
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
Yeah, but if he... well, okay, yeah.
The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Sure sign of a sociopath. Alright, let's see.
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
Alright, what else is there? Okay, there's something in the corner over here too. What's this? Oh, no, it doesn't show up. Okay, so it looks like you can look at the
It's
clock.
about 9:30. It's July 18th.
Yeah, it's World War II era, so...
I'm already dressed.
Okay.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Alright, so we have an inventory. Okay.
The key to my trinket box.
Okay. Let's go back over and open that up. Oh, and if you hear something that sounds like a blow dryer, my computer has gone full Super Saiyan because I'm running everything on Ultra, so just bear with me if you hear a little bit of wind.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Had to throw a hoodie on. A little cold up here today. Alright. So, let's go to the next bit.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I would say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I would say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2
Alright, why is it
cameras with
continuing to
timers,
read
and
the
we'll
same
see
thing
what
over
we
and
can
over?
photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Okay, so we don't need to read it. Let's go back. Okay, so how do we get out of this? Well, Okay, we go to this one, and then it's read or go back. So how do we get out of it? What the hell? Why is it? Do we have to... Come on, there's got to be a way to set this thing down.
This is a new diary.
Oh, stop. Okay, guys. I had my headphones on my headphone stand, and it was literally covering up the stop and close button.
I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Oh my god, I'm an airhead.
I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day.
That's so funny. Oh,
What did you say?
this woman is a busybody. My god.
Okay,
Alright, Karen, we'll come out.
I'll just turn on her light.
Yeah, let's just
So when she
torture her.
wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
Let's just mess with her. She just lost her sister. You know?
Martha, and I can't hear them. I need
Oh,
to be
that's why
careful
they're always
not
talking
to
shit.
fall
Okay.
in serious trouble.
That did not dawn on me either, is that they're talking shit because they think she's deaf. Nice. So you get to hear unfiltered what your parents think of you. How nice. That's what everybody wants. Okay. What all's here? Looks like just this picture.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Okay. Well, you're lucky. In some ways. Not in all, but a few.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Okay.
There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Looks like they've got quite the collection. I'll give them that. Okay, shift to run. Okay. Don't really see why I need to run right now. Assuming something's going to be chasing me sooner or later. What's this? Oh, wait, let's look at the sign first.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Okay.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Probably because she is not alive and they don't want anybody messing with it. They call that actually part of complicated grief. It's known as mummification. It's where you keep someone's things exactly as they were
Mummy's
before they
family coat
passed.
of arms.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. This thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy's right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. Daddy says the tower wine which is produced here is extraordinary. I hate wine. I prefer beer.
Okay. Frame. Okay, so we're taking a picture for her. Okay, so we need to get the camera too. Alright, so there's our close button that we learned is not, that we can actually use. Let's see here. What's
These
this?
plates are not ours. Nanny left them here. I remember them well.
So wait, I guess her parents weren't dead. She just was made to go live with her grandma. So, or I'm right and there's something really off about this. One of the two, I'm not sure. Let's see here.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home.
So this is in Italian,
Carabinieri
mostly.
investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Yeah, let's just start at the
Brutal
top.
assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay.
Okay, it's the same thing. So we can just go through each article.
Brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri.
Okay, so let's check
Firm
this.
bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irene the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Nola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased.
Honestly, this game looks absolutely amazing.
First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Okay. So they're having food shortages because of the war, all that stuff. Okay. Why can't I interact with it? Okay, there's... Alright, right there. So you have to be right on.
A privilege for few people in these times.
Only thing is there's no little reticle for you to line up with, so you have to kind of finagle your way around to being able to interact with stuff.
For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph the sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Sparrow. Where's the sparrow?
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on them for them.
And then there's these pictures. Let's take a
These
look
are
at
our
all this stuff.
vineyards. My father loved them so much that he constantly took photos of them.
Okay, alright, let's check out
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I will have to adapt to her taste, obviously.
It's just weird to me that she chose to even take her place. I mean, I get that this was the favored daughter and all that, but I mean, why wouldn't you just say it was the other girl? Or say it was your sister instead of yourself? But
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
okay, wait, what's this? Can't interact with it yet. Alright, let's just look around and then we'll head out because another set of pictures. Just kind of want to get the lay of the house.
Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things.
I always thought those pictures were very interesting.
War. Always war. Even in the paintings.
And drama masks.
These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze. We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Oh, you're a German general. Okay.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Amazing phone numbers were 4 digits at one point.
These could be of use to me.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that the minute I saw them.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learned how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
Okay. What is this? Furovitin. Doesn't say what it's for. Looks like 0.015 gram. So if you take that in milligrams, okay, so that's pretty good dose of something. What?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Okay, that doesn't seem odd to you at all. Doesn't. I mean, it could be wine, but yeah, looks like it's clotting on that rag. So I don't know if that's the wine. Ooh, what have we here? I think we'll go in here and look around for a minute. Okay. So there is stuff to pick up.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
Okay, so a creepy doll making station.
Were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Some pretty big
When I was
casts.
little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Okay, so we can't really mess with the door, it looks like. So I guess we'll go back here and check out this photo developing room. So we have a dark room over here.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Okay, so we're gonna have, I'm
There
thinking...
are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Alright, to inactivate the chemicals.
Before I can use the enlarger, I should take a photo.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to be developing our photos.
Daddy
with
had
this.
this device brought here last week. It's old, but it still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Okay, sounds like a man after my own heart. See, it doesn't look like there's anything else, so I think we're going to need to take our picture of the birds outside. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't something I was missing. I'm glad we got the scissors, because I'm assuming that's going to come into play pretty soon. Alright, so we checked here, but we didn't check down here. Okay.
Old photographs that Father took of this house.
Okay, looks like...
Orgy Ponzi. On the day of Saint Alexis, the battle rages in the city dominated
Florence, July 15, 1944. General Eric Kay. As per our prior agreements, we are sending military encrypted communications here. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascarello, Carl H.
Oh, they definitely edited that not to piss people off, but she's still here. So he's Dad's a spy for the Germans. Right?
Moments I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. There must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Okay, there's something with the bookcase. Let's check that. I kind of want to be thorough about going through this house before we step outside.
Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
Alright, so let's take a look over here. Alright, so do we take the bike or do we just go out the front door?
I don't need that right now.
Okay, yeah, we just go out the front door. I'm thinking the flowers on the outside near the door must be some sort of Eastern European traditional thing that I'm not familiar with. Probably something they just either really didn't bring over to America or something, because I'm not very familiar with that. Okay, so this bike we can probably use. Okay, so we can get to locations faster with the bike, but they said that the birds were on the fence. There's a fence right here, but I don't see birds. There's birds up there. Don't see any that have land. Oh. Hello. Okay, there's our bird. So we need to go into our book bag. Let's get our camera out. Alright. We're about to use the camera. It's a 1940 Rolleicord cord with 120 millimeter film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. Okay, so the camera is pretty important. While holding the camera, the icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Okay. Press E to see your camera and any fitted attachments. Okay, so let's see here. No skin unlocked. Okay, so you can like get skins for your camera. Okay, so we're looking at our subject. Okay. Alright, so now it says R or F and Q and E do. Alright, so we want to get probably right about here. And then let's do inclination. Now we want it like right here. How do we zoom? Too distant to focus, so let's get close. Bird doesn't seem to have much of a problem with me getting right up in its face. Wait, what? What? Subject partially out of frame. What? Subject framed, out of focus. So how do we focus it? Properly exposed but out of focus. Camera rotation, pitch, and height. Okay, so this is rotation. Subject is framed, but out of focus. So do we need to be back further? Out of focus, no. Properly exposed. Too distant, framed. Now how do we get this thing in focus? Too distant. Framed. So what will focus us? Are we trying to go above it? No. That's not really going to help us any there. That doesn't really do anything. Okay, so continue. Alright, so there's an adjustment panel. Okay, so let's get like right about, let's frame this up nice. Get the tree in there, got the bird in there. And then let's see, hit control. Exposure, aperture, focus. There we go, focus. Okay, so how do we control this? We click. Oh, we drag. In focus. There we go. Properly focused. Okay, so. There. Extra. Okay, so just control again. There we go. We've got a picture of a bird.
Excellent.
Okay.
I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the dark room in the cellar to print it.
Alright, so it was good exploring. Let's see if there's anything outside. No, just the bike.
Daddy
Looks
recently
like.
became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas into my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Sounds like Daddy's a German spy. Sounds like he's in Italy. So... Okay. So now... Well, shouldn't we have to run this through the baths? Or what are we doing here? Possibly we start here. Okay, so this enlarges the photograph. Alright, now this makes sense. Okay. Closest thing to this I've ever done is developing X-rays, so... Alright, yeah, okay, this is the really old way of doing it. Holy crap, okay. Okay, I want to develop a bird. Alright, so... Alright, so that looks good. Let's develop that. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we have to line these up. Okay, so when we want, we can push space. Where's that dang bird? Okay, so there's the tree. Huh. So it's all out of focus. Let's adjust focus. There we go. I don't know why I can't see the bird exactly. Adjust enlargement. Okay, so we can make the picture kind of cover the whole picture there if we want to. Oh, nope, oops. Okay. So this is pretty touchy. So we want it to fit to the paper, I'm thinking. So, slight enlarge? Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, okay, so the paper's smaller, actually. I didn't notice that. Okay, so that's fitting about right. Now we need to readjust this. There we go. That looks about right to me. Let's go ahead. Okay. So we got our picture. Looks good. Still can't see the stupid bird. Alright, so now time to dunk. Okay. So we have to hit space in the green area, which doesn't look too hard. Alright. Okay, so it's not going to have us control the baths.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Okay. So that's how we do photos, apparently. We can do as many of them as we want, so it says. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alright. Wait a minute. Something new show up? This chair. Is that a... Oh wait, there's a tripod.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Amazing they had cameras back in the day like this. Let's do neutral. Okay. Alright, so we got our film. So I guess we'll go check out this picture of ourselves. Doing the World War II selfie here. Alright, so let's check this thing out.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy.
Very strange, but that is coming back into vogue and has been for the last few years, photographing deceased people. And I can get it, but it is a little odd. Okay, that looks like we're well within the borders there. That's off center. Okay, so we want that. No. Well, I guess we could do it like that. It would kind of self-crop here. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Let's see. I know I'm being a bit of a perfectionist on this, but alright, let's get our focus right. There we go. And then I think we're good there. Yeah, let's expose it. Okay, doesn't look half bad. Kind of cropped it a little bit. Okay, so here we go with the developing mini game. Looks like it's moving just a little faster than it was, so it's going to get a little harder as we go. Alright, got our picture.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
True for any person. Okay, so I think we possibly got through that chapter.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
It's not uncommon for people to block things out.
The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
Okay, so where was the parents' room? We're looking for her dad's study. Okay, found our camera. New skin unlocked, okay. Well, this was where Martha's at.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Oh, we can take a picture of her? Okay. So that's why they were referencing photographing deceased people.
It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's dangerous. I'll need a flash for the camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
Alright. The room below his bedroom. Okay. Alright, this is locked up, so let's go over here. Try to find the parents' room, and then we're probably going to have to go in the basement and look around for that flash bulb, is what I'm kind of thinking. So let's try upstairs. Okay, this is still locked. And we have... Okay, this looks promising. Don't think this was open before. Yeah, there's a flash bulb.
Here's the camera flash. Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
Okay, so we have 3 bulbs, looks like. And if I remember correctly, camera bulbs for flashes burned out in a single shot.
War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
Hmm. There's that key we were talking about. Looks like 2 keys. Could open a couple of things. Let's see. Looks like this is Mom's painting studio. Oh, no. No, I don't want to use a camera. Hang on, put it in bag. Alright, so wait a sec. Let's, yep, there we go. So if you close your lighter, you can tap the inventory button, it brings it back up. Just a quick little hint, because I didn't know that. Oh, and she put it away again. Come on. Put your lighter out. What are you doing? I guess we're not using it up here. Why is she walking so damn slow? Okay, looks. Oh, okay, because your parents are asleep up here. Alright. You got a gun next to his bed. Yeah, let's not mess with them while they're sleeping. No need to be creepy. Alright, so let's see here. Bag, and let's get the lighter back out so we can see what the hell we're doing. Alright, so we got flash bulbs, we got all this stuff. What's that? Another phone.
I don't have the courage to use
No,
the phone.
guess we can't use the
Not
phone.
right now.
Alright. Okay, both those doors are locked. Why would our bedroom door be locked right now? Interesting. One of those rando little things they do in these games. Alright, so we need to photograph Martha. Then we need to go to the lake. And then we need to develop photos. So we might as well get our picture of Martha first so we can do all our developing at once. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Alright. Let's get into our bag. Get our key. What is this? Okay, 3 unread pages. Alright, let's catch
July
up.
18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I've been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Laco is my friend and he's one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
So how are there 3 unread entries if there's only, okay, there's only 1, so alright, we're good. Alright, so let's check out taking the picture of her. Okay, now let's use our camera. Okay, so it's too dark, subject framed, and in focus. Alright, control. Alright, so everything else is good. Now let's equip that. Okay, there we go. So now it's too dark still, but that's not really going to make any difference because of the flash. I mean, she's framed pretty well. Let's try shooting it. What is this? We're going to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. You can continue, but the story may not progress. Do you wish to continue? No. Okay. So something isn't in the picture. So she's in focus. Okay, no, too distant, too dark. So how do we make it not too dark? I have the bulb on. Wait. What if we go over here and light these candles? Let's close for a sec. Wait, real? Out of focus. Subject framed. Just trying to figure. I think we have to take it from this side. Yep, framed. So wait, what about doing it kind of like this? It's not the most flattering end, but still too dark, out of focus. All right, wait, let's close this for a second. Let's try getting our lighter. Yep, we got our lighter. Let's see about maybe lighting these candles up. Oh, excuse me. Doesn't look like there are any candles that we can use. So it's too dark to do it, even with the flash bulb. And there's no candles. Okay. Let's see, what can we do here? Kind of thinking that we probably should just go to the lake then, if it's like, well, because we can't hold the lighter in the camera. We've already figured that out. So, I guess let's go for the lake. Just see if we can maybe get over there and get this picture. And then come back and mess with it, because maybe it'll be morning time by then. See, the only problem with this is you are leaving the house unlocked as you leave. So, if anybody has any bad intent toward these people, they may not do so well. What's this? Looks like a flashlight, maybe? Yep, okay. Alright, so we have a flashlight. Looks like it's some sort of a propane flashlight, or a gas-powered flashlight. So, where's a lake from here? Let's check out back here. We haven't really been behind the house very much. I'm assuming this lake is on their property, so probably down this path. I guess we'll give it a little try, since they didn't have the bike out. I'm thinking it's probably down here. Okay, that's fenced off. Wait, why can't I walk? Okay. Oh, got a generator. Looks like it's working. A lot of Nazi crap around. It's all surplus of some sort. Or equipment. Looks like a pig
I was
pen.
afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
Okay, so that takes you looping around back to the house. And we walk down this. Okay, so you can kind of go off the path. And this might be a path, sort of. This looks kind of overgrown here. Yeah, I don't think you can go much. Well, maybe you can, but nope. Okay. So that path just leads off to nothing. That's some sort of a like little ridge. Let's see what's down this way.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me.
Okay,
How
you
have I
got
done such
a
a
little
thing?
cemetery here, kind of like a family burial
This is an
plot.
unnerving place. I had never been here when I was little. Nanny kept me well away from it.
Odd that there'd be a marker up there. Okay, so this is just like all over the place. It's a family plot. Alright, so we'll go up into the woods. I mean, by the music, I would think we're getting closer to what we're supposed to find. Okay. Sounds like somebody may be having some gastric distress in the woods. Possibly someone ate some Jimmy John's or Taco Bell. Sorry for you, dude. Feel your pain sometimes. Alright, what's this? What have we here? Is this like a little chapel, or what do we got here?
Another entrance, maybe?
Well, it kind of looks like somebody's been squatting here, or this is some sort of a shelter in case there's air raids or something. Not sure if I'm going the right way at all, but we're just exploring. Like I said, I went into this one cold, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, what's this? There's a light down there. Oop, what? Okay, that's just a plant. I thought that was maybe a blood trail. So we have... Well, we have a creek. Okay, so the lake could be that way. Okay, so that's like a little shrine of some sort. Well, it looks like there's a break in the trees up ahead, which would say there's some sort of body of water there.
Oh no! Damn, lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Oh, hello. Okay. Hi. Okay, that was a little bit spooky. I guess that could jump scare. Well, she went like this way, didn't she? And there's a light over there, but there's a light here too. Little bridge.
The cameras are somewhere around here.
Okay. There's one of them. Can I walk down here or what? Okay, there we go. Apparently she had a little trouble stepping over that log.
A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of 2 cameras left.
Okay, so we're supposed to photograph this. Let's get some decent framing here. Get a little bit of our inner photographer going here. Okay, so let's use camera. Alright, so that looks about right. Right there. Too distant. Okay, so we're just taking a pic out of focus. We were in focus a moment ago. Alright, so let's kind of frame this so it looks decent. Oh, no. Subject framed. Okay, so it is just of this. Don't worry about anything else, I guess. So then let's do our adjustments here. Alright, there we go. So now we're focused. Let's look at over here. Okay, we don't have that in there. Here we go.
Up here. It looks familiar.
Okay, so we got a photo of that. Remember, Martha also had a red dress and there was red cloth. So I'm not sure if that has something to do with this or not, but... Alright, so what's this? Okay, just a piece of wood. Looks like there's more little homemade bridges over here. So now we're getting up to the dock.
One more camera to collect.
Alright. Hello, sir. Are you having some gastric problems, or have you been drinking? I'm not sure which it is. Just sounds like gibberish at the moment. Alright, so we found 2 of those cameras. Let's look up here, I guess. Oh, there's one right there. Alright, so it pays to look around.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
So there's a house up there. Is that our house? Maybe. I mean, it's kind of a twisty-turny path, so it could be. Just didn't really... Well, I guess we could have gone all the way around the lake, technically. Since we were kind of going around the whole time. So I guess we'll get out of here. So now you have to go back with just the lighter, so... a little darker, so we're not going to be able to see as well. So this is looking familiar still, so I don't think I got turned around at all, at least so far. Well, I'd say honestly that oh, that's not creepy. Ooh, okay. Hi, how are we doing, ma'am? You need to respect people's personal boundaries. It's not really acceptable behavior. Oh, okay. Running. I guess I have to just stay on the path. This way? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, shit. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Did knock another prompts to duck. So let's... Oh, no, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, so you gotta go in a circle with you. Alright, so it's... we're going right. Let's go this way. And then right. Oh. Voice. Oh, hello. Okay, different block. So just pay attention because we're going to have to jump over stuff. Why would you run from your own sister? Ask her what's going on. I mean, yeah, apparently she's a ghost, but you're kind of trying to get to the bottom of shit. I would think, whoa. Alright. Those are some mighty big skulls. What did we just find here? The giant's tomb? I mean, okay. We're standing up and this thing is as tall as us. Yeah, and there's a lot of them that are as tall as us. Okay. Why does it look like you're a child? Look at your height. It's really weird. I mean, how old are these girls supposed to be? Oh, shit. Okay. glad I gave people a warning about this one. But yeah. Oh no. Why is there always a fetus? I swear to God, every horror game I play anymore, there's a fetus. What is this point of view? Am I the fetus or am I just sitting in this casket? Okay. Well, hi. So, what the hell are we supposed to be doing here? Huh? Okay. And to think just a few years ago they completely scrapped PT because of basically the same damn thing, but not even as bad as this. So, guess the world's moved on a bit.
Oh, yet another
Whoa,
nightmare.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on
She
here?
enters my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not Julia, there's a lot of
No, that looks so
Am I going
not
to be
good.
joining
Like,
Martha
see a
sooner than
doctor.
I thought. I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The
Why is
truth
the picture
awaits me.
upside down?
It must be hidden within those rolls.
What's up with this? Wait a minute. See, she's a lot taller than this, so in her dream she was a child. Yeah. Okay. So it's upside... Well, I get the symbolism, but... Okay. The key's in this thing, so... Maybe change your clothes a little bit here. Okay, so if I wear these clothes, I'm wearing her clothes. The actual girl's clothes. I think we want to go over here. So we get to decide how to dress. Okay, same 3 outfits. Let's try this one.
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
Okay, so we gotta go wash up first. Alright. So at least take our stuff. Alright, here's the bathroom. So, we're in the bathroom. Are we allowed to use the bathtub or the sink or what? Okay, toilet, I guess. Oh, it's a bidet. Alright, that makes sense. Do we really need this? No? Okay, good. So let's say she's supposed to be a little young, so I don't think we need that scene. We'll be good.
That's
Everybody
better.
can use their own
But
imagination.
I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor.
Why?
Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. If you have any health problems like that, go tell your doctor immediately. That should be the first person you're telling. Alright, so I'm thinking we can get dressed now. 1 second. Okay, it's still there. I was just checking to make sure it didn't just disappear.
This dress is only for special occasions.
Okay, so I guess we're wearing the crappy polka dots. Why not?
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
Let's go for it. Let's be rude.
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lacko, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy, and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny. I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia, with an evil passion for those cards
Okay, that sounds like
Murder is
some.
involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense?
Okay, that
And
sounds like some
Antonio,
Christian
he's
Coalition
great
crap
friend,
about
but
tarot cards.
what's a
That's what I'm
wicked
getting
view?
out of that.
Those cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
Following dramatic news from the countryside, Archbishop Toccarelli will protest with the French in the city for the raping being committed by invading troops. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cells, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including
Okay,
cellars,
so it's just
house
the same shit
entrances,
over
and
and over.
doorways must
Ooh,
remain
did the line
closed
move?
night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cells,
It
or,
doesn't appear
where
to.
these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have
General
orders to shoot
Edith
at
Hall.
people who are on
New
the
rules
street,
on curfew
or
and
who
women's
are found
behavior.
looking out of their windows.
German command of S. Vincenzo Artori. Telephone number 1185.
Let's go see if we can find the tarot card somewhere. She said it was in her room. Does that mean the art room, or does that mean upstairs in the bedroom? I'm gonna guess it's the bedroom. Ah, what's this? More of her prescriptions. Okay, we don't need our camera right now.
Pervertin again. I
Pervertin.
feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
What the hell are they? Okay, it looks like all the points of interest are on the desk.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know who's who at this point. Guess we're just gonna have to play it out, see how it goes. It looks like tarot right there. There we go. Old
Here are
deck
my
too.
cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise?
Okay, so we got our cards. She may be doing a normal Hoyle 52 deck and reading too.
Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Erene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink key ring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny. Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide? She leaves them everywhere. I think she's having too many and too often.
Well, she says it makes her more agitated, so I don't think it's like a laudanum or an opioid. It almost sounds like some sort of speed.
This is Mummy's jewelry. She wears them every day. even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says. There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
This is a Car 98 or an M1 Garand, or an Enfield. If it's German, it should be a Car 98, but it doesn't quite look like a Car 98 when I'm looking at this. It's got a Picatinny rail on it there at the middle. I don't know. Interesting. Could be an Italian rifle too. Considering if you're in Italy, you're probably going to want Italian arms because you can get parts and ammo for it. Is there anything else we could do with this? Is that just the letters again? No, but it's film. Let's take it.
25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect.
Okay, so we have to learn all the uses for these films. Interesting. So let's remember 25 is for sun's high in the sky. Okay. And we still haven't photographed Martha, and for some reason we wanted to do that. So, still can't get in there. We would have thought the father would have noticed his keys missing, but I guess we get to read the newspaper each day.
The Superior Commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot.
Nice.
2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot.
Yeah, always watch out for any government, state or federal, that starts asking people to snitch on other citizens in order to get a reward or keep each other safe. And I'm talking about you, Texas. Alright, so
Italian
here we
workers
go.
in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy.
See, this is all textbook fascism, so if you look back in history, it's stuff's
War
pretty
rages
interesting.
on the Eastern Front. An
Especially
attack
for right
launched
now.
by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time. Fighting in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perriers to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action.
Okay, so it looks like that's about it with the paper. Let's see. Okay, something up near the fireplace here.
During a deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
Okay, so let's see if we can go get Martha photographed here and move along with that. Okay, so apparently we're going for the world's longest wake record. Alright, let's try to snap this one right now since it's light out. Okay, we can use tarot cards now apparently. Okay. In focus, still too dark. Okay, so she's in focus there. Still too dark. Alright, let's see if we can do some adjustments on this. We got the focus right, aperture, exposure, looks good. Wait, exposure might help with darkness. Wait a minute. Exposure. Aperture. So why would exposure... It changed once when I clicked it, now it won't change back. Adjustment. What about this? No, way too dark. Okay, properly exposed. That does not look properly exposed to me. Looks overexposed by a lot, but let's take it anyway.
It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
I don't know. Maybe I have a weird way of looking at things, but it's like I never understood the photographing of deceased people because I've always wanted to keep a mental picture of people when they were healthy and vibrant and happy, not have a last image like that. It just, I don't know. I guess to each their own, and it's a preferential thing. I'm not going to judge it, but just to me, I think that that's creating a bad last image for a person. Personally, I try to avoid that. I like to look at all the people that have been in my life that aren't anymore and think of them in as positive of a light as I can without any of that sort of thing involved. But yes, that's just me. Let's see
This
here.
fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I've ever seen it in the house.
The red fabric, there's something about this. I'm not sure what it is yet, but okay. So why would you have only half mopped this up and just left it there? Okay, there's something over here now. What is this? Okay, it's a
A
tripod.
tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures.
Okay, so we'll just fit that in our magic bag of holding. +5. Alright, so the doors are open over here. I want to go to the darkroom and develop this photo, just in case there's something off about it. Said it advances the story, potentially, so... Alright, what do we have here? It looks like... Oh. Okay. What's this?
A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Okay, really getting Fatal Frame
I have
vibes
found
now.
what I need to take infrared photos.
Let's gather
With
these
this
suckers
lens,
up.
I can shoot very close up. Red filter for super high contrast photos. Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast.
I hope there's some notes on this.
Blue
This
filter. Ideal for indoor photos. With this lens, everything gets bigger.
is the last one.
This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image.
Okay, so this just got a lot more complicated. What's this?
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia! You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
No, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to start singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay. Ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film rolls. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside your soul.
Okay, let's start with this one. What? Where's the picture? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's just kind of indistinct there for a minute. Okay. So a little hard to see the borders of the picture sometimes in this. right. No. Come on, dude. Why is it switching around here? Alright, here we go. That looks about right. Okay, so we did 4 of 4. Okay. Looks good. Let's try that out, and we'll get the rest of them developed. I wanted to do the one of Martha and the casket first, but I guess we'll have to do that next. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so it's just the path to the boat ramp. I don't see anything too interesting there. Oh no, put it in the oven, it looks fine. A little bit off center, but not terrible. Alright, so let's go back over here. I guess we'll just do them all in order, honestly. Probably be easier that way so I don't miss something. Okay, let's do this one. Somebody's in the picture now, so... Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright. Looks good to me. I'm guessing that different types of film are going to be more sensitive and therefore harder to develop.
Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember.
Okay, so that one doesn't give you the scrap option. So I guess even if you're a little off center, it gives you the option to change it, but you'd have to be slightly more OCD than I am to do that. So I think we're going to be good with what we've got so far. So now if I hit skip, does it... Okay, it goes right... Oh, no. Okay, so no, we want to develop this photo, so we have to go through... Okay, it does skip it. Alright, so we can skip that little animation of her getting everything out if we want to. Probably for streaming, we will. Personally, I probably wouldn't do it if I was just playing by myself, because I like the immersion on things a little bit more, so... But not everybody agrees with that, so we'll do it this way. Looks pretty good. Shaved a little bit off the bottom, but I'm not sure if that's all border or not. Okay. Probably could skip that scene too, but I'd just, whatever. Yeah, it's definitely going to be something about like the sensitivity of the film is going to change this little mini game up, I'm thinking. Okay, what do we got now? Path with nothing. Okay. So, alright, let's go back over here. Do the fourth one in that set, and then go back and do the one of her in the casket. It almost looked like there was another set of negatives too, but I'm just going to go through and do each one in case there's something that we might miss. So right here, they're so overexposed, it's hard to tell if there's something different in each one, so I'm thinking that it's better to be thorough than not to be. Alright, that looks... let's see here. Oh, some of the image is off on that. Now let's make it a little smaller. Okay. That looks alright. There we go. Ugh, I jerk my hand just a little bit and it cuts the bottom off every time. Okay, well, good enough, I guess. I'm thinking that you're supposed to probably cherry pick the pictures that are, say, having something specific in them. But, okay, you goddamn screen. Stop going black. Alright. Of course, I would do it right when I'm in the middle of doing something on the game and not just listening to something. Yeah, if you ever have the opportunity to buy a Samsung G9 Odyssey 49-inch curved monitor, do not. They're shit, just so you know. Okay, looks good enough to me. Has nothing in it. No worries. I try not to be super negative, but I do tell you guys when the product is crap. So, just because I never know when one of y'all is going to want to start streaming, and I'd rather have you guys learn from my mistakes. So, if it's useful, listen. If it's not, don't. Alright, so, page 4 of 4. Okay, these three are all the same, so we're going to skip to the third one this time and see if that makes any difference or not. Okay, so what do we have? All right, that looks pretty decent. And then there we go. We'll do one of these, then do that last one, and then we'll move into the next set because I think that I'm catching on that this is, you don't necessarily have to do every picture because some of them are just going to be the same because of the timers. So I wasted a little bit of time, but like I said, I'm coming into this cold, so we have to figure it out. Okay, so we have the boat, the dock. There's no blood here. So I'm thinking that was just part of her little nightmare or whatever you want to call it. Well, it appears I'm pretty good at developing photos. I haven't screwed one up yet really bad enough to have to redo it. Alright, so let's just skip up to that and go. Okay, so that's page 2. What's this? Okay, let's try that one. That looks... let's see here. I want to get the whole picture in. Alright, that looks alright. It's about as close as I think we're going to get.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
Okay, so only the pictures she talks about are the ones you need to develop. That makes sense. But no, well, and we've seen the body, so we know she didn't actually peel her face off or anything. Okay, so we're on this batch. This is the only one that we're going to need to do, I think, because doing the other ones doesn't seem to really do anything for us. Alright, so let's get... So this is her holding her sister. I still just honestly don't get why she wouldn't have spoke up and just said, I'm not her, I'm the other sister. I mean, I guess there wouldn't be much of a story to it if that happened, but still, it's just a little weird. Alright, so I think that's as good as... See, it jerks every time. I almost want to overcompensate and have it lower, but... Is what it is, I guess. That'll work. And then we can do the casket one, see what that shows. Alright.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Interesting theory. Alright, let's try this last one of her in the casket, see if there's anything to be seen there. Okay, here we go, this one. Okay, so that should be right. We need a little sideways adjustment here. Alright, that's looking pretty good. There we go.
The photograph is
See, it jerks just a little bit, just barely did it that
like
time.
a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
You know, I wouldn't count out being able to photograph a ghost, but I mean, catching their soul, that's a little bit of a primitive culture sort of idea about photography.
Her face can't tell me anything anymore. I know that really. Her lack of expression scares me. I don't even know whether to keep this blank photo with me or just throw it away.
Well, might as well keep it. One thing I find odd, though, is how long this wake has gone on with her. It just seems a little odd. So she wants to talk to the White Lady. Alright, so what's out here? Anything of interest? Doesn't really
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
Okay, so we're allowed to kind of explore around during the day. Thought we weren't supposed to leave the house or whatever. I guess we'll just do whatever. Go run around. A little bit of stuttering on the graphics. I know this has had 2 patches already. I mean, it's definitely in a very playable state. You can just notice there's a little bit of frame rate drop here. Oh, hello, cow. How are you? Oh, you have a baby. How cute. Why do we have a saddle near the cow? I don't think you should be riding the cows. It's probably just a bad idea in general. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Let's check our bag, see if there's any hint. Oh wait, tarot cards. Alright, shuffle, why not? Shuffle it twice. Let's divinate. You know. Ooh, okay, so we get to pick. I wonder if this is like pre-programmed as to how you do it. Alright, let's make it as evil as possible, guys. 4, 5, 6. Let's hit it. Ooh, the Magician. In the upside down position, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it this way. Ooh. The World in the upright position. Alright, what's it gonna be? The Lovers in the upright. Oh no! No, upside down position.
Clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Okay, so we can read our cards when we want a hint, I'm thinking. Let's just go around the property, kind of look around. I'm not sure where we're specifically needing to go at this point. I don't think you can leave this area, no. I think this is pretty much the whole game. It's just the lake, the house, and the back area. And I notice when you're running, your frame rate dips. And my computer is still going Super Saiyan right now, trying to run this on Ultra, but I'm running a 3090 card with dual 128 processors, so I just don't see, like, plus we got, like, what, 24 gigabytes of graphics memory, so I got to admit, the game looks great, so I can't be entirely surprised that it's taxing it out a little, because Resident Evil Village did the same thing. I don't know if we've gone down here before, in this spot where there's this little river. Yeah, because there's no bridge down here. I don't know that we've been down here. I will say the game looks great. I can only imagine how it looks on PS5
I always
too.
wanted to swim here when I was with Nanny, even when it was cold.
So can we swim there? Oh, maybe. What's this? Huh? Okay, camera. New skin. Okay, it's not just a camera. I have to figure out how to change the skins on my cameras. Looks like there's stuff kind of out of the way, too, that we can find. Probably wouldn't hurt to look around a little more. Okay, so there's another trail that goes this way. Where does it end up?
I came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
See any fish in here? Doesn't look like it. Then again, bridges are usually a pretty good place to fish. Okay, so the gate's open here. Alright, so this is the side where the flowers are. So I'm kind of getting my feel for this place. Or at least starting to. Is there anything in this little building where the chapel... Is it a chapel or what is it? Looks like a chapel. We got Virgin Mary there with good old Jesus. So let's see. Anything we can do with this? No? Alright. So... Are we wanting to take a bike ride, or are we needing to do something else? Can we do something here?
My bike. The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Okay, where would a bike pump be? Anything over here? Does not look like it. Let's go look around. You might even be among that stuff down on near the cows there, but it might be in the house. Can you go in this way? No. Guess you only get one door to get in the house with. Probably wouldn't be in the kitchen. Maybe out back here? Or where are the bicycles? Alright, so is this like supposed to be your mom and dad's bikes? Ah, there's the pump. There we go. Okay, so they were actually on the bike.
Bicycle pump.
Well, that makes sense. Kind of dumb that we don't do that nowadays. That would be handy as hell. Have your bike pump just like attached straight up there. See, I've never actually seen that. Interesting. Alright, let's get our tire inflated. I mean, it's just such low-hanging fruit. I'm not even going to go for it. What? Oh, plane. I thought it was a dog growling at first. Yeah, we probably should pay attention to that, just considering you might be getting bombed at any point. Alright, so... Okay, so we can go bicycling. Okay, the controls for bicycle, extremely wonky. Just, where are we heading? Probably to crash. With me driving, this is horrible. Oh god. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Alright, so I guess you can leave the house and actually go do stuff elsewhere. Okay. Not sure how much faster this really is than walking, but alright. Let's see here. Ah, no. Okay, I was about to apparently crash and die. Wow, it doesn't look like there's anything up here. No, don't fall off the hill. We knew bicycling could be so friggin' intense. My god. Okay, there's no path over there. I guess we can get that. Got hung up on rocks. Apparently this is Martha's BMX Extreme. Or Jillian, whatever. Julian. Slow down. No. We're doing some X Games shit here. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Alright. Alright, so let's just go off-roading. Oh, no, can't jump that. Gosh, you're not letting me use any of my PUBG esports moves here jumping the bike. This isn't any fun.
To go far away from here, I need to have a good reason.
Okay. How about seeing ghosts? Your sister dying. A lot of reason to take a bike ride right about now. Oh, what the hell? Okay, my piece of shit screen went black again. Alright, let's try to get turned around here. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, we have orchard with creepy crucifix. Wow, now we're cooking. Let's see what's over here. Why would you just have random crucifix in Flower Garden? Seems a little weird to me, just saying. Okay. And it is chained off. So we're apparently not going this direction, at least not right now. So I'm really not sure what we need the bicycle for. Doesn't really seem to have done much for us. Can we get off this damn thing? Yeah, get off. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now maybe we can explore around a little bit here. What is this? Okay, there's a letter here.
Tuscans. Throughout Italy, the people are fighting against the German invaders. Over a third of Italy has already been liberated from this loathed invader. We know that you are doing a lot to prevent the Germans from strengthening their power over you. The day of your liberation is approaching. Your freedom is certain. Your region is of the utmost importance in this war of liberation. Hinder the Germans by refusing to cooperate with them in any way. Transport is essential for the German troops and their supplies. Your region is the centre of the transport network, south of the Apennines. The triangle of La Spezia, Florence, Livorno is of great importance to the Germans, and their hope to maintain a yoke over Italy. Tuscans, double your efforts. The day of liberation is fast approaching. Unite and do your utmost to speed up your liberation.
Okay. So basically, do what you can to disrupt supply lines. Makes sense. Let's see what we got here.
According to Nanny, this was an old windmill. It has been abandoned for as long as I can remember, and it has always given me the creeps.
A windmill? Where's the mill? Or where's the rotating part? I guess there's a lot of old foundations on the property, so I guess it could have been anything. Alright, I guess we'll get our bike and go back home. We found the rando letter. Can't jump, can I? Nope. Okay, I wasn't really expecting a jump button, but I had to check it out. Alright, let's get on our crappy bike. Alright, it would be helpful if you could see the handlebars. I gotta be honest. See, like, you can look down and see them, but like when you're riding, you can't, which actually makes it a little difficult to steer. Just a minor nitpick, but something you will notice during gameplay is that the bike is very, very wonky. There goes my screen again. I should just put my fist through it. Come on, start up. See, hey, yeah, this product is crap, so I don't feel at all bad complaining about it, honestly. Alright, so slow down, get off this thing. Alright, let's see here. So, let's see. Doesn't look like we have anything new. Come on, you stupid thing. One of these days, guys, one of these days, I'm going to have some extra money lying around, and this screen is going to get a special, special treatment from me. Let's just put it that way. Its days are numbered. Let's see. Map. Is there anything? Okay. So we've been pretty much, let's see. Can you move this? Okay, yeah, you can. Alright, so we were out to the windmill. It dead ends off there. Can't go that way. Then there's a gate this way. What's this? The bicycle. What? Oh, so we do have to take it all the way up there, and there must be somewhere around that gate. Okay, well, that was a good little hint. Let's see our objectives here for a minute. So when we open that, we can see this. Go to the lake. I would think at night. Okay, that's weird. Alright, let's see. Well, we read it, so there's no point in that. My happy room. Find the keys. Okay, so we need to find keys when you talk to the lady in white. And then where's the bicycle one? Bicycle. Okay, so we did that, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so objectives, let's get out of this. And we've been going a good, almost 2.5 hours. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Martha is Dead, everyone. Well, I hate to be a pain, everybody, but it looks like we have something kind of pressing going on at the house I gotta take care of, so we're gonna kind of have to cut it a little short for this stream. But so far, I've really liked Martha's Dead. Good horror story. Got a good story going on it. I've enjoyed it. It's kind of sucked me in. So we're going to be finishing this game for sure. Expect more of this content. PUBG, maybe even some damn Elden Ring. And we got a lot of other games coming up like Ghostwire Tokyo, Far Cry 6, some other stuff too. So stay tuned for that. And if you've been viewing, thank you so much for viewing. And if you've been enjoying the content, think about leaving a follow. You guys have gotten me so close to affiliate so fast, I can't thank y'all enough. And as always, have a safe and happy weekend. I will see you later. Bye.